Street Fighter 2 V. Gonna burn some muscle.
Burn it at both ends. I like the fire causing mayhem. I'm not tired, I've been waiting. I'm not forsaken. I'm my own and I'm jaded. Energy comes from my hatred. Call me the villain, cause I be killing. I got no feeling, I've been dealing with all my demons. I like to feed them, they be chilling, yet they be screaming. I can hear them in my mind, they just wanna find any fight, any reason.
Dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't never letting go, even when it hurts. This is my curse.
Adrenaline is surging, ain't no serving. I'm the king, bring me everything that I've ever wanted, that I need. I believe I could be anything, watch me. Give me a second to blow, give me a second to grow. Be at the top of the show, be at the top like a pro. I flip the switch, different mode, no they ain't laughing, no joke. Cause I attack when they won't.
Welcome to the dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't never letting go, even when it hurts. This is my curse.
We can make an impact, grab and then take it. We are back. We are live and ready for some more Street Fighter gaming. Pardon me, got the hiccups all of a sudden. Okay, so who wants to give us a recap of last game?
Ooh, what did we do? What did we do? Street Fighter.
Oh, that's what I'm missing. It's one note.
Street Fighter. Note Street Fighter. Sam Crisscross Westerman enters the gym looking for a fight. He originally wants to fight. Oh, I can't remember her name.
Jen?
Jen, and she's like, no. And then John was like, yeah, I'll take you on. And so the fight's going on, and it looks like John is getting ready to go down. And then Dylan notices that Sam is using some sort of technique with music, and so Dylan goes to sneak and turn off the phone, which he does, but he also gets beat down. Afterwards, Jen and William McLean. Jen takes the group out to lunch. William McLean stops by and pays for the drinks and the meals, and everybody had a good chill day.
And then we went and tattled.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm hearing you now, yes.
Oh, that was weird. Like I don't know what happened, but it was kind of peculiar. Okay.
Not too much happened last session.
No.
I mean, yes, a lot did happen, but not a lot. Like the fight was incredible.
Yes.
Because it was like it was going back and forth. Oh no! Yeah. And then at the end,
Because
John put him away.
John warmed it up,
Yep.
and he was
Warm it
totally
up, Chris.
crossed out.
I'm about to warm it up, Chris. That's what I was born to do. All right, well,
Hit him with a left crisscross.
because he's wicked, weird, whack.
Right.
Okay, so that all being said, it's been a couple days at this point since we were last in game. And from the fight that actually took place at the Y, you've gotten some of your usual routines, morning routine, I should say, out of the way. Did I save this file? I sure did. All right.
We don't have like a specific like return date. Like this is sort of an open-ended ticket, if you will. Here, right?
Right now you're here for a couple months.
Okay.
From there, you'll probably have to reapply or something to that effect, but right now you're okay. A couple days go by, nothing to worry about.
Okie
dokie. Oops, close that out.
XPs.
Oh, we need our XP. So someone want to roll a 1d4 plus 1?
1d4 plus 1. Where do we roll? Street Fighter SF rolls. Here it is.
Yeah.
Show enough.
Oh,
5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's taking notes?
I can do it.
Okay.
I did last week.
We'll do it next time.
That's
I'm
why I
just
said
really
I would read
tired.
the recap, but nobody could hear me.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'll do the recap since I took the notes, and then
Nobody heard.
I'm like,
rude. God, these people.
I know, right?
I wondered how that came about, and Davey just kind of jumped in there, and it's like, oh, okay,
know.
well, Davey's going to do it then. That's fine.
and I'm like, I guess I'm not being heard. And I even interrupted you. I'm like, can anyone hear me? And I didn't do it like blatantly, like where I was moving my lips a whole lot. But Davey's just like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wow. And so I start trying to do stuff. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then after he got done, can you guys hear me? Yeah, we can hear you now. Oh, well, okay. Because I was like that close to just logging out and coming back. But yeah.
I do apologize. If you'd
Oh,
like
no,
to do
no,
the
no.
recap, please feel free to do the recap.
No, you did more than just fine, but I was like, I'll do it since I took the notes, and then there was still a little bit of a pause, and then you're like, I guess I will, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh well. Thank you.
Okay, so your manager, or assistant, I should say, to your manager, Joe Wilkinson, managed to get in contact with you, and he tells you specifically to Evie that he actually is in contact with Metro Fighting Revolution, which is actually based out of Miami. And he's arranged for a fight for you and Dylan.
Oh.
Couldn't get everybody in because it's short.
Yeah.
It's a short notice fight, so it's a take what you get sort of thing.
Okay.
What
But
was the name of that group again?
it is Metro Fighting
Fighting.
Revolution,
You said out in Miami?
which is based out in Orlando, Florida.
Miami.
Yeah, I want to go to Miami.
Orlando.
Okay, got it.
Sweet. Well, of course, I shall accept.
Okay. He also does let you know that there is some promotion work that needs to be done
Okay.
if you guys accept. Obviously, the opponent hasn't been set just yet. He'll know in the next couple of days. The fight is actually to take place at May 16th. So our next game.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So, yeah, I guess we're having a trip.
In our favorite rocket ship?
Yeah. Leaving on it. Sorry. Okay, that's cool. And I'll once I see the group around, I'll let Dylan know.
You sure you want me to fight?
Are you not sure you want to fight?
No, I'll fight. Let's do it. Let's go.
Like, this is part of why we came out here, and this is actually a pretty good opportunity. We're gonna have to do a little bit of PR for it, but it's all part of it.
PR? What do we got to do? Like interviews and stuff?
Probably,
Oh boy.
attend maybe some events depending on leading up to it to promote it, because they're a pretty big deal.
Show off that beautiful blonde hair.
Yeah.
Dylan's blonde?
Dylan does do the blonde.
Is it frosted?
Gotcha.
It is not frosted.
He's like, what? Do you see WB stamped at the bottom? At the base of my hips. Got a WB tramp stamp.
Okay.
Have you heard back from the investigator that you were working with?
No, he's still out in Germany doing some digging for me. So far, the only information that we have, or that I'm up to speed on, is let me pull it up here. Basically, that he had last been known that he was in a town called, is it Schwangau? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Schwangau.
Schwangau, which is a small town in southern Germany. But outside of that, he hasn't been seen. That was the last time he was seen publicly.
Man,
And he'd been there for a fight. So.
Oh, do you know who he was going to fight?
No, he'd been there doing like PR similar to what we're going to be doing for a tournament leading up to that. But that was a couple years ago. That was the last time.
Man, we got to find your dad.
I agree, man. It's been a couple of years, so I'm ready.
So,
but
as you guys are chatting, not to interrupt, but as you guys are chatting, kind of just back and forth as you've given them the info, one of the staff comes running out from the back at like a brisk jog while you guys are at the Y at this point, and he says, Miss Jones, and kind of like looking around. Obviously not looking at Davy, but kind of guessing at Evie.
Yeah. Like I'll
Point-
just sort of
points.
raise my hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Points to Evie.
Okay. He says, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. There's somebody at the front door looking for you. They're hanging out at the front desk. I guess there's some promotional material you're supposed to do.
Oh,
something?
Wow, that was quick. Okay. Yeah, I'll go up there. Thanks much. That might be for us. Dylan.
He'll follow.
Okay.
Evie.
Yeah.
So as you go walking up there, there's a kind of overweight looking guy hanging out waiting. He's got a basic white t-shirt on with a very loose fitting opened up Hawaiian looking t-shirt because Florida, and shorts with sandals on. He's got a guy who's got a camera with him and is carrying the bags. And he says, what? So are you two it?
Yeah.
All right, great. My name is John Jackson. I actually do some promotional work for Metro Fighting Revolution. I figured I could probably get you guys here since I heard you were hanging out the Y. There's some ambience or whatnot. We just wanted to set up like a quick maybe 5-10 second promo or something, letting people know who you are, and then of course to take some action shots or not action, visual shots, so we have something for the Chiron.
Okay. So you want me to go change then into my gear then? What I would normally fight in?
I mean, God, I hope so. You don't fight in street clothes, do you?
Well, it depends on the day.
I just asked because we got a guy who like played up the whole hobo gimmick. And
no.
I wasn't sure if that was like your thing because you didn't reek or whatnot. You didn't smell it.
No. I don't do a hobo gimmick. Okay. Well, then we'll be right back. I'll show you to the gym or the arena area if you're interested. I don't know where exactly you wanted to.
Oh
to get
yeah,
this
no,
going.
I've been here before. I'm all good. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go get gussied up in your Sunday best or whatever it is you do, and I don't know, meet me back out here in 5.
Okay. We'll do.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'll go and change.
Okay.
I will also go and change.
And so Wataru and John, you guys are noticing this. I mean, there's a guy kind of like looking around, looking to set up some shots or whatnot, and Evie and Dylan go in the back to go get changed.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys.
Surprise.
Whoops.
Okay.
What's
I
going
mean,
on?
were we there when you were talking about the fights? I assumed I was.
I don't know if you guys wanted to be. Sure.
I will leave that up to you guys how you set that up.
I would assume we would be together. I'd be.
Well, yeah, because you said when we're all together.
That's why I was in character saying stuff about his blonde hair.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Okay. Well then, then you guys would know. We'll split off and meet back up at the gym area.
Okay. So he's kind of, looking around, trying to line something up, appropriate. And he says, okay, so what I need from you, he says, I need you to look intimidating and on purpose. I know you haven't been quite working out yet, but like make it look like you have been, like you're trying to work up a sweat, like you're serious. You want to knock somebody's block off. Just, give me a couple of your basic moves that you might, warm up to or something like that, and let me see it. So,
Okay.
as he kind of stays behind the cameraman real quick, and he kind of lines up the shot and lets you know action. Go ahead and roll your charisma
Yeah, that's what I thought.
and your highest technique.
Charisma and my highest technique. Okay. 5 plus 2, so 7. All right. Where's my Discord? There it is.
Oh my goodness, not cyberpunk.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh.
My 10s do not explode on this, unfortunately. I do not have a 4 in charisma.
Okay. And how many successes was that?
4.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. So this is all kind of secondhand for you. You just ignore the camera and you're like, okay, I got this, and just trying to put your best effort into it, but look quote unquote impressive while you're doing it. You're succeeding. You know, hitting the heavy bags really hard with kicks. You know, and doubling in with, like, you know, a couple quick punches or something, and mostly it's just like you're primarily a striker anyway, so
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of kicks. My kick technique is 5, so yeah.
Throwing in a couple elbows every so often, you know, and then like a tiger knee just to rattle the you know, the heavy bag. And he says, all right. I think, you know, and he films that for about 5 minutes. Like he makes sure, you know, he walks, he might have him pause, walk around a little bit, try to get a couple different angles, you know, but he tries to get it all in as much as he can in one shot. It's your, having been around your father as much as you have later in his life, when he was doing, not fighting quite as much, and he was doing more quote unquote promotional stuff. You're kind of used to this, even though it's not really your scene. And what you can tell is he's trying to make the most out of the small budget that he has.
Yep.
And so with that, he has you line up to like a wall that's got some trophies and pictures on it and whatnot, to make it, you know, kind of give it some gravitas and whatnot. And he says, okay, give me your best promo. And he, you know, has the guy line back up and, you know, and does it again with the camera. So at this point, it is going to be your charisma. And if you want to go intimidating, you can. If you want to be inspiring, you could go leadership. If you want to outright BS your way through it, you could go subterfuge.
They're all 1, so it's not going to matter.
Woohoo!
Yay! Am I allowed to burn a willpower for an auto for this?
If you would like to burn a willpower point, you may.
I only have 3 dice to roll. So, yes, I'm going to.
She's all, I'm going to fight you.
Yay.
This looks pretty.
I kick you.
So 2 with the auto.
Okay. Woohoo! Okay. So you cut an average promo. It's not super spectacular. It gets the point across. The best way to put that is the UFC in the mid 2000s, when they finally started getting on TV, and they told people, hey, you need to talk about your fighter yourself. It was people who were fighters first and not used to talking to the camera, so they looked uncomfortable. You had a little bit of a leg up on him where that's concerned. And he says, all right, good. I can work with that. And he says, says here you're Wallaby's kid, right?
That's right.
Okay, good. I can use. He's kind of like scribbling some notes down.
Are there any pictures on the
notepad.
wall in the Y with him that I know of? I'll point
There
I'll
sure
point
are.
to one of the pictures with Wallop.
Oh, that's okay. That's great. Okay, line up like right there. Okay, look your best. Give me your best smile. Go ahead and roll charisma, and this one would be charisma and expression.
Charisma and expression. Do I have expression? Probably not.
Probably not.
Nope.
Because this is Street Fighter. We don't talk. We
don't.
punch.
Nah. I have
What if-
disguise. I don't think that'll work though. Yeah, so I'm rolling like 2 dice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spend a will. I mean, I'll just do it.
Alrighty.
I burned all my will on the interview.
Yeah, for
Yeah, I know
real.
exactly. You're all. Ugh.
1.
Whoa. Okay.
That's all I got.
He says, "Oh, okay. I think I can use some AI to touch that up a little bit. I mean,
AI?
that should be okay."
Wow.
Don't you have an appearance of 4?
I do, but my charisma is only a 2.
Right. So she looks
She's
pretty,
like,
but she's
"I'm
got like
hot."
this really awkward smile. Like,
Mhm. Yeah.
So he's like, okay, well,
Driver's license picture.
I'll look into that. Okay. And he says, all right, Davis or
Dylan.
Dylan, you're up. Come on, let's go.
All right. And he'll trot on over.
John is shadowing this whole thing because he actually has skill in publicist, so he's just trying to learn.
I do too.
Sure. That's fine. Without making a roll, it looks like, I mean, he's, again, doing the best he can with a small budget, but he's not doing anything at first glance that looks shady, that looks
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I didn't
or
think so. I just
at wrong angles or anything like that, like telling the cameraman, focus on her boobs, you know, that sort of thing. Okay. So, Dylan.
Yes, please.
So give me your charisma and your highest technique.
All right.
As you are doing the same thing, giving yourself a workout, trying to make yourself look bad.
Wow, that would be
All right.
great for me.
I will go ahead and spend a willpower.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, good thing I did.
Wow.
Good thing I did. Okay, 2 successes.
He says,
Wow.
okay, so you're like kind of doing your thing, and he's, you know, he's having a guy do his thing, but he like accidentally yawns, you know, while he's doing it.
Yeah. In Dylan's mind, it's a lot cooler than I guess
It
what
looks
comes
Probably.
across.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've got somebody actually focusing on you, trying to build you up for your next fight. This is a first, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
That was what the willpower was for, believing in yourself.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do it. So he's like, all right, all right, we're gonna line you up right about here, kind of same place where Evie was. Give me your best promo. Go.
All right.
So you got your choice of charisma. You could do expression if you wanted to, which you probably don't have. You could do intimidation if you're trying to just look mean. You do leadership if you want to inspire, but you don't strike me as a Captain America type.
Nope.
Or you could just BS your way through it, and subterfuge.
Yeah, I think subterfuge is the way to go.
I did not mean to hit enter.
And I'll also spend another willpower. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, 2 willpower, very well spent.
You are not camera ready, my friend.
Not camera ready at all.
And Sheevy's like, why are you making that face?
With your willpower point, you failed.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well,
you
it's
would have
0,
botched
right?
if you didn't spend your willpower. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get up there and you're like, your first thought was like, okay, I need to do like a Ric Flair promo. I need to look like I'm styling and profiling. Like, you know, you're trying to put your best foot forward, and unfortunately put you on the spot, and you get a couple of ideas like mixed up at one point in time, and you're just like, unbreaded.
Yes.
You can see them all across his face too as he's thinking about him.
Yeah.
And so like at that point, like the guy's still holding the camera, and he kind of turns and looks at you, and he's like, wait, what?
Fix your
ready.
face, man. Fix your face. She's yelling from there. Try again.
And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't know what that is, breadcrumb. So let's do that again.
All right.
And action.
All right. I don't have any more willpower to spend. So.
Oh, wait, you have no willpower at this
Like
point?
0?
Well, I do, but I don't want to
Okay.
spend.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay,
good
okay.
because that would be
We're like, what?
because that would be very bad for this role if you had no
Oh,
willpower
yeah.
left.
Yeah, no, you
Okay.
have become a potato. Yeah. Be good to me, dice
Potato.
roller.
The good news is if you became a
Yay,
potato,
2.
Brittany would like you. She likes potatoes.
2 successes, not bad.
Okay.
Potato.
Much
That was better. So you kind of cycle back through. It's like, oh God, that sucks. Okay, gonna do it, and you kind of give, like a little bit more of a low key Bret Hart, like I'm the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be kind of vibe. little bit of confidence to you, you know, for a beginner, you know, looking to make waves sort of thing because you're a surfer. And he's like, okay, that's better. All right.
As good as you're gonna get, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, my first time.
So now we just told Brittany what she needs for dinner. So what she's saying in the chat, she's all potatoes, unbreaded.
Oh.
Breaded.
Touchdown. On paper, unbreaded. Sorry, that guy makes me laugh. I know he's not supposed to make me laugh, but he does. Anyways, so that is what. So you finally get through that routine. Your stress levels finally coming back down at this point. You know, hoping you put your best foot forward out there. And he says, "All right, so you'll need to go to this website address. We should have it up probably in a couple days.
Okay.
But this is where we post all of our promotional stuff. We're going to get you up there. We're going to have like a base profile for you. Obviously, since it's just the one fight, if you do good and you end up getting more fights, they'll probably flesh out your page a little bit more. But since you're only a newbie to these parts, they're not going to put a whole lot of effort into you just yet. Just letting you know."
That's understandable. Do you know if we're going to be expected to do any more promotions for this outside of this as we get closer?
No. This was it. This was just to try and get the fans something so they could take a look at it. But again, the way the boss works, like if you do good, then yeah, you'll probably get some more kickback your way. You may even get like a cut of sponsorship or something. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, can I get in on that?
Get in on what?
Get one of these promos.
And he kind of looks to Evie real quick. He's a fighter?
Yeah, actually, they both are. But they're not involved in this upcoming fight, though.
Oh, okay.
It's just me and Dylan that was booked due to limited availability.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not on that side. I'm sorry. I only knew who I was here for. So.
I mean, are you looking for what, like headshots or something to promote you as a fighter, or what do you?
I guess
I'll probably hire him to do that. I mean,
hey, let's do that. Let's make promo packages for.
No, I mean it can't hit.
So he kind of says,
looks to him.
Hold that thought, and he kind of pulls the cameraman, back off the side, and looks like he's trying to coerce him, into doing something at this point. And he says, all right. He says, this is off the books. I just want to make sure you guys are aware that this particular part isn't tied to the federation, the organization and whatnot, because I'm using their equipment, quote unquote. But yeah, I'm sure we can do something. We got the camera here. If you're here, we can do this. Usually I do this, it's like $100.
Okay, well, can I roll my resources?
For promotion pictures. I don't obviously print them up, but I can for an additional fee. So you get you some laminates to pass out if you want.
All right.
I think that's a great idea.
I'll pull out a couple $100.
All right, cool. I mean, he's just like, yeah.
Good opportunity.
Yeah, scored some extra money.
I'll give him 200.
Oh, so you both give him 100 then. You don't need to throw extra money at him. You're like,
do we know if Colin's character is around, or like what is he doing?
He's around.
Technically, he would be around, even though he's not here. So if he wants in on this, I'm sure he could as well.
Okay, so I'm going to proactively say, hey, you should do this too, and push him to spend the $100 to do it.
Sure. So then he takes a moment to, obviously he doesn't have a whole lot of time. So he kind of repeats some of what he did with the other two for you guys. You don't have to make any rolls.
No, because I've got like a 4 intimidation, like 4 punch, and
no, he's only taking what are going to be photographs. He's not actually taking like a video package.
No, like video, yeah.
Oh, I wanted a video because I could do some special effects.
Let's just do that ourselves.
That's true. Yeah. We have cell phones. We can just do that on our phone.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I could make it
should-
snazzy for you.
You know what? We should do TikToks and whatever they call it.
Like the player here is like, oh god, no, but I recognize that my character's like 20 years younger.
Yeah, yeah, same.
You
I'm
might,
like,
actually want to do that. So.
yeah.
Look, I could make some special effects for you. It might behoove you to do it for yourself. I don't know what kind of people you normally take pictures of, but
Well, we've only got the camera here, and I can only do so much with the video camera. So I don't know if adding special effects is a good idea at this point. I'll leave that other stuff up to you, but I can definitely take some photographs for you, send you copies of the blown up versions, and if you guys want for $50 extra a piece, I can get like 30 or 40 laminates printed up for you, so you have them to give to whoever.
I do want to take a team photo.
all right.
Ooh.
I could throw that in. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm down for that. All right. Well, and then I pull off my shirt, and obviously I'm with the strength of a 4 ripped.
Yep.
Like, yeah. And then he's
Ripped
like,
for her pleasure.
ripped for her pleasure.
Yep. The abs.
And yeah. And like I'll just take like an upper body shot and I flame on.
Don't need no AI here.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like, okay, that's great. And so he's like, taking some pictures, and he says, that's going to play with the lighting. I'm going to have to play with that before I get you a copy.
Should we dim it and have it casting I kind of understand a little bit. Would it cast a light to my face with the flames from my fists?
He says, we would have to set up a whole photo shoot for something like that. You don't want to do that indoors, because then you might set off sprinkler alarms, and I'm not covered for the camera. He says it would be better in a much more controlled environment.
All right.
But he goes through the routine, gives you guys some pictures, gets everything, ready to go with that, and lets you know that since there's not really anything he has to do with those, he just has to send you the copy. What he'll do is he'll just copy them down to like a jump drive, so you have a copy of the big ones in case you want to print up any more. And he will print up those and have them sent here by tomorrow.
Sweet.
Boy.
Thanks for all the help.
He says, yeah. Mazel. Good things.
Nice working with you.
I made you a couple extra bucks, I hope. Hope it was worth your time.
Oh, definitely worth my time. All the best. And he says, come on, kid. I got a food cart outside calling my name.
Cool.
No, that was easy. I thought it was gonna be
$150.
more-
I got to mark off another $50.
I thought that was going to be more difficult.
I'm surprised it was so quick.
Yeah.
We could actually probably make packages for ourselves. Highlight reels and things like that.
And put it on TikTok.
Well, so
Ah.
here's the problem is
What is
that
TikTok?
we have criminal empires looking for us.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we did just do a photo shoot, so I mean,
Yeah, but that's local. TikTok's global.
all right.
Especially once somebody back home sees us who knows us. So like
All
I want to publicize this, but if we have people looking for us, this is a great way to point us out to them.
Hi, here we are. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. No TikTok.
Yet. We can take the videos. We just can't post them yet.
What's
Fighters of TikTok.
what's TikTok?
Oh, it's this platform. You make like 30-second videos. It's really cool.
Social media type deal.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like that Facebook thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
except for
I
videos.
don't have a smartphone.
I know you don't.
We need to get you a smartphone, Waru.
We don't need to get him a smartphone.
No,
Let
we
the
don't.
man have
No,
his
we don't
team.
need to complicate that.
All right.
So Jen comes walking back in at this point with her like gym bag and whatnot, and she says, "Were those fight promotion guys I saw walking out of here?"
Yeah, actually, me and Dylan here, we're gonna be fighting with the where is it?
Metro.
They're fighting
I'm gonna
revolution.
pull it up here. Metro Fighting Revolution.
Oh, the MFers. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what they're known by?
She says, "Well, you put the letters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
they make themselves look kind of sketch, but they're pretty professional for a low end gig."
Well, I figured why not? My manager was able to get me and Dylan in on the fight cards, so we'll be there May 16th. So hopefully you can make it.
Oh wow, you got on one of their some people probably no showed.
Well,
That
whatever
kind
works.
of sucks, but I mean, at least they got you in.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get. I mean, we were wanting to get some exposure out here as well, so my manager pulled through, and yeah, so we'll be there in a couple weeks, and they just wanted to take some promo shots and stuff to, get people sort of up to speed as to who for the fighters are.
Oh yeah. Oh, you guys haven't done anything like that yet, have you?
No, not. I mean, I did it with my dad, over, years ago, but no, this is their first time. Well, I think
Well,
Dylan's first time.
I mean, let's be perfectly honest. You still had baby fat.
I mean, that's true.
You were not like the svelte creature that is currently trying to kick much butt.
I do try to kick much butt.
She says, so I was just bringing some stuff down to my locker to swap out some old clothes to take back to wash and throw some new stuff in there. If you guys are interested, we're going to have a cookout at my uncle's place. You guys are more than welcome to come.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Is she
Yeah.
talking about William?
Yep.
Plains? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're in for sure.
What kind of stuff are you barbecue? You guys are like lizard and stuff?
Oh, that's right. You're Aussie. She says, no.
Probably
More
beef.
more standard American fare, but I think he's bringing in somebody to do some Cubano styled grilling. So I don't know much about it. I just heard free food, drinks, and lots of pool action, and I was in. So
Count me in.
Will there be potatoes?
she says, yes. I think.
So now Brittany knows.
Yeah, Brittany was asking, so.
Gotta have the spuds. Okay.
And
Yeah,
she
just let us
says,
know when.
and now that I'm thinking about it, you guys have got like an official team, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah,
But
we're-
not there.
We haven't. Out of character, we haven't thought of a name yet. Still, right?
Nope.
We still haven't brought up anything. We need to think of
Nope.
something.
my suggestion was Team Waru,
Team Water.
but
I thought we were
I
doing-
vote for Team Fart Squirrel.
oh,
No, she says so. Okay,
So would our
well, when you
stable
guys
be
get
Wallaby
that
Ranch?
settled in, like whatever your name is and like official. I mean, you could probably ask my uncle for some sort of sponsorship if you want.
Oh, I mean that's possible. I mean, we'll have to talk about it with him, but yeah, can see what we can do. I don't want to
Would our school be Wallaby Ranch or our stable?
School would basically be the Wallaby
Yeah,
Ranch,
school would be the Wallaby Ranch.
The stable is like a group of individuals in one stable. It's not the actual team. So, like for example, Degeneration X was a stable. The New Age Outlaws was the tag team under that stable. Then you also had China, and you had X-Pac and Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
So, like Team Huna, is that our stable?
If you wanted it to be, you could.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Once we figure that out, we'll talk. I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea, but yeah.
Well, she says, "All right, well, let me throw my stuff in the in my locker and get, obviously the stuff needs to be washed, thrown into the wash bag. And if you guys are ready, I'll meet you out front, like 15.
Yeah,
it.
for sure. I don't know if I brought a swimsuit.
She says, you know what? You could borrow one of mine. It's cool.
Oh, awesome.
All I got's cutoffs. That's all I really wear.
So long as you wear something, you're good. I don't think
Not a
he's
guarantee.
yeah. I don't think he's picky about that. But going commando is a problem.
Okay.
Well, you take all the fun out. I'm kidding. She probably looks at me weird.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, because I must have been like trying to figure out what I was doing with my sound and that. We rolled a 5 for XP, correct?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right.
Ooh. Oh, I need to write that down.
That's why I was like, hey, wait a second. That was the 5, right? Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember for sure if that was the XP or if that was for something else. So
Yep. Okay, so she goes in the back to go swapping things out. Are you guys doing anything in particular, or are you just gonna go with?
No, just go with, get some stuff to go and, change out of, these workout clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, go in some, relaxed clothes.
Sure.
Because we all got dressed up for the promo shots.
Yeah.
yeah, I took off my shirt.
I say dress down because like my guy doesn't wear much. Shorts.
Like cut off blue jeans. If it's cold, cut off blue jeans.
Yeah, Warmer doesn't get cold. He brings the heat with him.
Oh yeah. Think of something else. No,
That's true.
you are right. Okay, so
He's like, it's cold. Nah.
so did you guys? Oh, that's right. You got your. Are you gonna call for a driver? Or are you all gonna just pile into Jen's car?
I mean, if she's willing to drive, I mean, why?
I'm gonna pile in. I'll get our driver to take us
Okay.
as well. Like we don't,
Sure. I guess that's why we got him.
All right,
I mean, if she has the room.
she has the room, but you guys you guys will just have to wait for the driver. But he knows where you're going. It's
well,
not
if she has the room, I'll go with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got one of those nice luxury sedans. It's got the in the front seat kind of reclines a bit, and in the back it's nice and spacious.
I will ask her if we can invite our driver to it.
To the, I mean, yeah, you could give him a call. I guess I don't.
Well, I
See
mean, we're going to need a ride home afterwards. You shouldn't have to drive us all the way back.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and give him a call? He knows where it's at. So I'm sure my uncle can work with him time frame wise.
All right. Well, I'll text the driver what's going on.
Sure. So she, pulls out at that point. She's got a bit of a lead foot. So like as soon as she gets out of the parking lot, it's
Just like old times.
Yep. And accelerates through a couple lights as she's flying down. As you guys are on the as you guys are driving, you end up hearing a radio spot for it's an offer to get into Thrax's Gator Wrestling, where kids get in for free.
Gator wrestling.
We gotta do that.
No, yeah. I want to do that.
Just do that back at home. Right, Wadu?
Do you remember Thrax, Mike?
No.
What about
The
Bob?
Crocs the Crocs down under are a little bit big.
Is that Bob's character?
That
Okay.
was Bob's character. Yep. I made that up for him at one point, like as a downtime kind of thing. And when he ended up doing it, because I had everybody draw randomly from a hat as to what they might have been doing, he pulled that one out and it just stuck, and he loved it.
Brittany's
Yeah.
comments. Are the kids wrestling the Gators?
Yes, they are. No,
Saves on feed.
they're there to watch. Yeah. So, but yeah, she's flying. You hear that radio spot ad, for people to come down, open, open most of the year, humanely treated alligators, that sort of thing. So, when she comes flying down, she ends up getting into the rich side of Orlando, where you start seeing a lot of big townhomes and condos, and then it starts scaling out into the private big homes, the mansions, with the private security gate, that sort of thing. And she pulls up to a pretty nice, spacious looking place. Hold on one second. Let me give you a picture here real quick. There we go, that'll work. I hope that'll work, actually, now that I think about it. Sometimes when I copy the picture and get ready to paste it, it doesn't like working for me. Good gravy. Yeah, that'll work. Here we are.
Gravy's good.
And
Especially on mashed potatoes.
shoot.
Potato.
Yeah, potatoes. There we go. Posted the image up in the Discord chat. I couldn't get it in the Facebook chat, so it's in the Street Fighter.
Wow.
So you guys come pulling up there. There's already a couple cars parked out there. And you can hear music coming from the back and some splashing sounds as people are jumping into the pool.
There's a pool? Why does he need a pool?
Because there's gators in that lake. This is Florida.
Oh.
You don't go swimming in Florida.
Said the non-Floridian.
That was out of character.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
That's the southerner.
Yeah.
You don't go swimming in Florida. Hell, last time I went to New Orleans, I saw a big ass gator walking through a neighborhood. I was like,
Are you serious?
I'm not surprised.
it's like a 10-foot gator, nose to tail.
Dang, that's a whole lot of nope
Which-
there.
Which is a small word, sir, but still a big gator.
Little signs on the sidewalk. Curb your gator.
Well, so like if you go down into New Orleans, you'll find every neighborhood has a fence that's like 3 rows of cinder blocks, usually painted or something, with iron fencing above that. And you see the same thing in Florida, so that gators don't just climb over. They're all shielded from gators.
Wow.
So
That's kind of crazy.
as you pull up to this fancy looking house, like white and trees that seclude most of the locations, Jen hops out.
I am so sorry about that.
Shows you.
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
Yay.
I am so sorry about that.
One second, I could barely hear him. There we go.
Your dad wouldn't let us have your birthday XP without
Yeah.
you.
I am so
Rude.
sorry about that.
It's fine, dude.
So, Colin, take a moment real quick and roll your birthday XP. It's 1d6 plus 1. Since your birthday is
Alright.
coming up this month.
Yeah.
You better roll a 6.
Please.
Wow. Okay.
Bad.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, I'll take that.
Alrighty. So,
We got 6.
Some stamina.
Woohoo.
So total of 11.
total of 11 for this month.
Wow.
Wow.
Good call. Wow.
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 We're eating good.
Okay, we're turning into Owen Wilson now.
Yep. We're a bunch of wowls.
The
But
Wowls.
Everybody is at
AWOL.
comes into the house. Jen shows you in the inside. Again, I mean, I don't have to go super detailed with this, but it's a mansion on the inside. So lots of pictures, lots of nice, pretties everywhere. Big banister staircase leading up to the second floor. She shows you guys where you can change if you need to and get towels, obviously for Evie. She shows you to her room so she can you can take what you want for swimming outfit.
Sweet.
She's got size wise it would probably be about the size of a master bedroom. The bedrooms here are a bit oversized. She's got a ceiling fan and a big king size bed. Just
Remember when it comes to bikinis, less is more.
Oh. Cool. Yeah, she'll pick out a 2-piece, something sexy.
Okay. She makes sure that everybody's got a towel when you get in there. Like right around the time you guys are getting ready, you can hear a big splash out back, just sploosh, as somebody dived in and water gets displaced everywhere to splash. And she says, "Oh, I know who that is. Oh my God."
Who?
She says, and she kind of peeks around the corner and she says, "Yeah, that's him." She says, "That's Khan."
Oh, I ran into him at the beach the other day.
Oh,
Me
did
and
you?
Waru, yeah, me and Waru did. Yeah.
Out of character. That's the guy from the Frosted Flakes box, right?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I did say out of character.
Yeah, she says, "Yeah, I guess then if he's here, he's been kicked out of the house again, so I don't know what kind of mood he's going to be in. Hopefully he's in a good one."
Well, we're not here to fight, so he just needs to be on his best behavior.
No, Brittany, he's not housebroken.
Hey.
Oh boy.
She says, "All right, well, you've got your things. Obviously drinks, whatever is out there, you guys are good to go." She shows you into the back, through a sliding glass door. There's several people that are currently out there. Khan is obviously one of them, coming out just sopping wet. Hair all over the place, just like dripping.
Like a drowned cat.
Yeah, well, it's because he is a drowned cat.
Yeah.
Tigers like water.
So, he takes a moment and shakes it off and spraying water, like everywhere and whatnot. And he's got like kind of that partial fluff, from shaking himself around. Jen goes up and gives William a hug. And he says, "Oh, so you invited your friends here. Okay. There's obviously
nice to see you again.
Plenty to eat."
Yeah, Jen thought we'd be good party crashers, I guess. So thanks for having us.
He says, "Yeah, it's not a problem." He says, "So we've got 2 grills going. So you'll take your pick of whichever types of meat you want. If you're more vegetarian, obviously there's salad and some other mixings. You can go over there. There's also some pepper slices and if you want to make yourself a kebab, you can. That's all available. Later on, if you're still here, s'mores are going to be available. So we got that taken care of."
Sounds like fun.
We got to stay for the s'mores.
Lean over to Dylan and be like, "What are s'mores?"
You have to put your microphone down.
lean over to Dylan and be like, "What is s'mores?"
Oh, s'mores, man! Let me tell you. Right, so you take graham cracker, then you take marshmallow, then you take chocolate, then you take graham cracker, put them all together. Oh, mwah.
He's forgetting that the marshmallow needs to be toasted.
Oh yeah, you gotta toast the marshmallow. But yeah,
It's
I don't know if I've ever had that.
oh, it's the best. You gotta try it.
it's like an American thing, I think. Probably why we don't have it over there.
You guys don't do s'mores in Australia? Oh man.
They don't do Vegemite up here.
That's true.
Yeah, Jen's all.
Well, thanks for having us. Well, I mean, this looks great. We needed something like this.
Yeah. So, and by the way, William, he's about 6 foot ish. He still has long black hair. It's got some streaks of gray in it at this point. Athletic looking. He is in. He's got kind of, with the exception of the facial stash and whatnot, he's got kind of the typical Magnum PI sort of look going. So he just got board shorts and an open shirt. So
Nice.
he says, so Mikasa Sukasa, he says, you guys just, I guess, have fun. I'm going to be in and out. So.
All right, will do.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna look around and scan the crowd. Do I recognize anybody potentially?
Outside of hearing about Khan, no.
Nope.
There's like 5 other people here, not including Jen and Khan, right now, that they're just kind of sitting around and kibitzing and or
Are we early?
going to
Not
a
including them. So it's 5:02 including them.
Well, I'll go to the bar area and pour, get a drink or something.
Okay.
And then go grab
Are we
food.
early?
And then...
So
Are you? Who are you asking?
Are we- Like, no, I'm just saying, are we? I'm like out of character knowledge. Like, are we early for the party?
No one's actually specified it was early or late.
Oh, are we early for the party? I mean, is there more people coming, or I'm just curious.
Jen kind of looks around and she says, I think there's more coming. These tend to be like an all day kind of thing. So,
all right.
I think maybe we're a little early. I don't know. It's Orlando. Things tend to heat up at night anyway. So,
Okay.
All right.
here's an interesting question: would Khan know Evie?
Ooh.
Would he? I don't know.
So the tournament, Khan's first big tournament, the second place person was Wallaby.
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't think he would know her. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they could have. Khan wasn't super sociable, but to other fighters, he might be like, "Oh, hey, how's your kid?" or whatever.
I don't know.
It's an opportunity.
He might recognize her. We'll see.
Because
we'll see.
other than going and talking to my former character, I think John is just going to go carousing because I
Yeah.
don't have much other purpose tonight. So
Sure, no problem. So, Davey, why don't you give
Yeah.
me a wits and alertness check?
Dun dun dun. The party is crashed.
And while Davey is doing that, Rachel, give me odd or even.
Even.
Okay, so even he does, odd he does not.
Okay.
Okay, so no, he does not.
Okay.
Failure.
That's
Failure.
a botch.
No, I got a 7. So it's just a failure.
No.
Okay.
Well, it's a botch because you have two
Got two
ones.
ones.
Oh no.
Nope. When White Wolf Onyx Path updated their storytelling rules. One of the things that they did is any roll that you make, so long as you have one success on it, it's not a botch. It can be a failure,
Oh.
but so long as you've got one success, it would just be a failure. If you have none and you score ones, then it's the botch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it makes it a little harder to botch at this point.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Sorry.
No worries.
I don't mean to condemn you, but I just want to be honest. So
Failure.
So as you guys are getting food or at this point getting drinks and whatnot. So, Davey, as you are making, we'll say you're making your way around the pool at this point.
Sure.
Uh,
Where's Con?
Con at this point is hanging out at poolside.
Oh, cool. Okay.
God.
Yeah, I
Knew
know.
that was coming.
And so did I.
Trust me, it happened in the old tournament too. In the old Chronicle.
Yep.
It did.
Yep. So, Davey, as you are walking alongside, you end up bumping into somebody. She actually, when you kind of look around, it's almost as if she had come out of the bushes and tree covering, and so you accidentally bump into her. She's got she's about 5'8", 5'9" ish. Could probably pass for her late 30s. Long hair, brownish, and she happens to be wearing a t-shirt. She's in shorts as well, but she happens to be wearing a t-shirt that has Rogue on it.
Excuse me.
Oh, from the X-Men.
From the X-Men, yes.
Okay.
And as she bumps into you, she's like about ready to, like apologize to you. And it looks like she had, like a paper plate with like two,
Oh no.
with two baked potatoes in it.
Oh. Oh man, I'm sorry. Did the potatoes fall?
No, thankfully they didn't. She's
Oh,
like
thank
she's
God.
like holding, but she was holding on to him for dear life. At that
Yeah.
point, it's like whoa, sort of thing, and she's like, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I
I'm
didn't-
sorry. I didn't see you there.
I totally didn't buy. And she like walks through the trees and bushes again.
Follows? What are
Okay.
you doing? What?
Okay.
What? What are you doing in the trees?
Okay. So you kind of follow her, and she sees that you are walking behind her, not attempting to be stealthy, and she picks up the pace, and at this point comes out across steps out across the lawn and hops into an older an older looking gray sedan that actually has what appears to be the Rebel Legion sticker in the back window.
Rebel Legion.
Yeah. Cosplay group. It also has the N7 logo from Mass Effect, and she quickly
okay.
speeds off and gets out.
That's so random.
Man, that's
Was that a Britney cameo?
That was a Britney cameo.
Potato thief.
well, I guess after she jumps into the sedan and drives away, he'll just turn back around like, man, that's weird.
Freaking weird.
Yeah, and he'll make his way over to Khan. And he'll
Okay,
be
yeah,
like,
I mean, so you were at that point like kind of out on somebody else's lawn at that point. Just
Uh-oh.
like,
Yep.
turn around and walk back the way you came.
Yeah, turn around, get back to the pool. Khan is poolside still, I hope.
Yeah. At this point, he actually has some veggies sitting on a tray, and he's just kind of snacking on them as he's laying out on a recliner.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'll just like go up next to him, like as he's reclining, and kind of like take a seat and just be like, "Oh, hey, Khan, I saw you at the beach the other day."
Hey, yeah, a lot of people saw me at the beach.
Yeah, that's crazy. What were you doing at the beach?
Kind of like looks around a second, and he's like, "You're not like paparazzi, right?"
No, not paparazzi. My name's Dylan. I I fight with the Wallaby Ranch.
So, why would you fight wallabies?
Oh my
No,
god.
no. The Wallaby
Are
Ranch.
you guys like expanding into like gator wrestling or something?
No, but
like-
I want to try that later.
And he says, I mean, I know the guy I could probably get you in for free. What the? I can't get you in for free. I don't even know who you are. I'm just, whatever.
I
I don't know why I'm trying to be nice.
Do you know John Wallaby Jones?
Yeah, I know Wallaby Jones. Why?
Mm,
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I fight on his team.
He doesn't have a team.
Hold on, let me go get Evie. He's gonna like get up, and he's gonna go find Evie. He's gonna like drag
And he-
her over.
Bites through like half a,
If-
big
if I'm-
carrot, just crunch.
If I'm in the pool, do I overhear him like totally like?
Name drop.
Sure.
And
It's our school. Wallaby Jones made a fighting school down under, and we're part of that school, and we've got a team working under his daughter's running the place.
So I get dragged up,
Whoa.
and she's mid like drumstick. Like
Oh
what?
no! Can you tell Khan, please, that we're on a team, and the Wallaby Jones team?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
He
he's like,
says-
yeah,
Nice to
that's
meet you.
what
He's
this
like-
Australian dude was just saying.
He's like, wait, Wallaby had offspring?
Last I checked.
Wow.
Nice to meet you, Evie Jones, and she'll
yeah, kittens.
Yeah.
take out like her free hand, which had her drink on it, and just sort of reach her hand out to shake.
Okay, so I mean, he offers his hand up, but I mean, he could palm, your forearm at this point.
That's fine.
So he's just like, hi.
Yeah, we're here for a couple months to get a few extra fights in and some exposure out here, and the ranch is up and running, and yeah, so here we are.
Oh, okay. So he just kind of like, waves awkwardly. At that
Yeah,
point,
like-
he's like,
Do you ever come to Australia, Khan?
no, I haven't been to Australia, and like, kind of like thinks for a second. He's like, years. Not since we did something with that Outback portal.
What?
Or you have the Outback. The portal was to Outworld.
Have I heard of that before and just forgot about it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did know about it.
So I probably with the Mysteries of 3 being
You could
from
make a roll. Sure.
Okay,
Wait, what do you mean portal?
just under Mysteries, right?
Dylan wants to go.
It's going to be Intelligence and Mysteries, difficulty
It's
7.
It's another realm.
1, 2,
What?
It's not something that you are supposed to access,
Oh.
and it's on my.
I got one.
property.
Yeah, I heard the shaman.
You've
shaman
heard
talking about that.
something of a rumor that somewhere in the Outback there was, in the
Some
more
door to another dimension.
inhospitable areas that there's a door that goes to another world, and the rumor is it's like anywhere between like haunted to demonic to just super dangerous. Don't press your luck around that sort of thing. Nothing you can define, but it's one of those strong rumors.
Right.
Mm.
But it's probably like one of the few areas that I haven't made
Yeah.
my way to yet.
Yeah.
Considering, yeah, I heard about that. It's probably a bit. I believe it's a bit east of where my stomping grounds is at.
Oh, we gotta go
No,
after
we don't.
after the Gator wrestling.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean,
No.
bad juju, man. It's from what I've heard. It's not the greatest place. It's like demons and stuff.
Well, Khan went and he's fine.
Have you seen him?
Looks at Khan.
And I mean, he looks down at himself. He's
Yeah,
like, I mean,
like-
I see myself every day. Thank you.
I mean,
No, that's not something that you want to just visit just as a vacation spot. It's not something that you want to mess with.
it's
Right,
not
right.
like it's not like, hey, let's go visit Orlando.
Yeah, you can't do that. And I don't want to catch you doing that either. That is so dangerous.
He says, sounds like you've been properly scolded there, kiddo.
Yeah, thanks for opening that
Can-
can of worms.
Can I survive in the outback long enough to find the portal?
No.
I think Wadu could.
So, I mean, he shrugs. He says, I don't know how you would find it, let alone open it, or you'd even want to. They have this thing where they it's like the Olympics, but lethal.
Ooh.
So the best fighters get called up to fight on this other world dimension, whatever the heck it is, called Outworld.
So were you one of the fighters that was called out there to do that?
Yeah.
That was my father.
Boy.
Um,
I didn't realize I was in the presence of someone so
badass.
with such prowess.
He says, I mean, you can keep the compliments coming. I'm not stopping you guys.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, I'm not one to like just flatter for the sake of flattery, but that's
really
pretty
not.
impressive.
Oh, well, thanks.
I do have something. I said while we're sitting here talking, and I mean, obviously, and I mean no insult at all, and you'll understand a little bit more of where I'm coming from here in a minute. You're a bit on the unique side, considering you are, I believe, what they consider a animal hybrid. Well, I believe. I mean, I don't mean to be insulting.
He says, hey, Bane, I'm not human.
Oh.
And you hear Jen just go, ugh, just like an audible sigh from across the pool, and like William kind of looks around and he says, like kind of confused, wasn't in on the joke, and so you can see Jen turn around and kind of explain something to him, and he goes, okay. Yeah, stop screwing around. They're just asking a question, and he says, "Yeah, I'm that."
Well, and like I said, I'm looking for somebody who may, and judging by your experience, I'm looking for someone that might be able to teach me on my originality, if you will. And
kind of like he's like, did you not sprout a tail or claws or?
I'm an elemental.
Yeah, I don't do that stuff.
I'm not. I didn't figure you would, but I figured you may have heard somebody in your travels.
And so he leans again on the chair and he says, Bane, somebody asking about elemental stuff. That's like more your department. And so he's like, okay. And so he takes a moment and sets some more food to be cooked down to the chef that's there, and wipes his hands off on a towel that was draped across the the handrail for one of the grills. And he comes walking up and he says, I'm sorry, what about elementals?
I'm looking for somebody to train me.
Train you with what exactly?
Fire.
Oh, you're looking for somebody has connection to the element of fire.
Yeah, like a master, a sensei. Or
Yeah,
something.
at that point, Khan's like, "Hey, we should introduce him to Zuko," and he's like, "No."
Oh,
Who's this Zuko?
And Jen's like, "Khan, that's a cartoon. Stop yanking his chain."
Yeah, I apologize.
Khan's
I'm
like,
not.
and he, William at this point's like, I mean, I know somebody. He's a little far off from here.
Well, I think we all are a little bit far off.
I'm fair enough, but I don't know what sort of travel arrangements you have. But I'll tell you what. Why don't you let me? Because I haven't talked to him for a while. Let me reach out and see if he's still where I think he is, and I'll go from there.
Or yeah. You have Evie's contact information.
He turns, he glances back to Jen, and Jen from the other side of the pool is like, he's like, yes.
Or I'll appreciate it. I've been really trying to further my skill set.
Oh, I completely understand. It's not common.
It's hard to find somebody that can work with that.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I completely get it. Yeah, if I come up with something, I mean, I know where you guys are at. I'll pass the word down as soon as I find out.
Well, thanks a lot, mate. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Enjoy the party, guys. And he said, "Khan, stop screwing with them." He's like, eh.
I gotta keep my eye on you.
He says, "I'm into the women, buddy."
That was a good one.
See you, smart ass too.
He says, "Yeah, I try to from time to time."
All right. I'll hold up Knuckles to him. Thanks.
Okay.
I can take it.
So he holds up his whole paw, which is
Huge,
big enough as it could palm your head. You just can't,
right?
Kind of, yeah. It's like it's big,
and that's his fist. That's the face of his fist right there.
Yeah, Khan stands somewhere in the range of like 7 foot something to possibly 8 foot. Like he's a big boy,
and he's probably got bigger than average hands.
Oh, yeah.
Considering because of his
he's an animal hybrid.
Yeah.
Khan went against a Minotaur and was like, "Let's do this."
that's a good fight.
I forget the race, but yeah, it's the Minotauro character.
Oh, nice.
Lotaro, yeah.
Or Lotaro, yeah.
Yeah, no, we gotta go. We gotta. Oh man,
No.
what?
I do not want to go to Outland.
You don't want to see a centaur?
We're not going to out.
You know how hard it is to grapple a horse?
I'd rather not get dragged into some Mortal Kombat bullshit.
So so Khan, looks over at Evie and he's like, "Hey, come here."
So I lean over. What?
He pats his lap.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I mean, I have not been close to an animal hybrid, so sure.
Out of character. Ask him if he's
Because
had a
why
shot.
not? This is new. Sure.
Bucket list.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Okay, so I mean, at that point he says, "So, want me to teach you some street fighting stuff?"
No, I think I'm good for now, but maybe rain check.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
It would
sure.
be a shame to waste one of these semi-private rooms.
No.
And you can hear from across the pool, "Come on!" And it's Jen.
I pat him
again.
on his like his fur cheek, his wet cheek or whatever. I'm like,
Okay.
Not today.
He says, "You don't know what you're
But
missing."
tempting.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like, you don't know what you're missing, and he starts purring.
Nah.
Once you
Okay,
have
so
cat,
I
you
need to
never go
roll
back.
he's laying on the charm. So do I need to roll anything to like resist this?
Because
I've had some alcohol. She's had alcohol. Not me.
Yeah. Brittany at this point, she's all try anything once.
Anything once.
Rub his furry ears, and then now she's like, oh my god, no. Go ahead and roll to resist. Give me you spent a point of willpower. Give me.
I only spent one, but I still have 8 left.
Yeah, go. Why don't you go ahead and roll your available willpower.
2.
She has another drink and she's like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, aw.
So, I mean, he's pretty attractive in his own way. But I mean, you've still got your faculties. You haven't, tossed him back too much. And Jen comes stomping over and pulls, Evie up, and she says, "Con, this is why you got kicked out of the house. Equinox doesn't like this."
Oh.
And he's like, "You're not my mother." And he says, and she's like, "Yeah, if you'd be so lucky."
Yeah.
And he's like,
Colin's addition to the chat in Discord.
So behind, when Jen's in front and Con's behind, and she kind of goes back and she goes, and then, walks away.
And she does what? I wasn't looking.
She does the whole call me motion.
All right.
For those of you who can't see the Discord, it's Puss in Boots with his big eyes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happened.
Yeah, Brittany's just telling you to distract him by finding him a cardboard box.
He sits.
Do I need to get some string?
Laser
catnip.
Pointer. At that point, Evie, or not Evie, but Jen manages to pull you away, and she's like, "Don't encourage him.
It's just all in good
Man's
fun.
incorrigible."
Clearly, she just kind of eyes him from the way.
She's like, "Are you serious?"
No.
Okay.
That's not going to happen, probably. Maybe.
Wow. That's not going to happen. Probably. Maybe.
I mean,
But it count as bestiality.
Yeah.
At least not in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Brittany is losing it right now. So.
funny. He doesn't have any potatoes. Well, he's not the kind that you want.
Oh goodness. Yeah. No. She's already absconded with him and drove away. So.
Yeah.
He breaks out a little baggie and he's like, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, is that marijuana?" And he's like, "No, it's even better. It's catnip."
Yep.
That's funny. Well, she'll go back to the group once they like separate from Con and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
Jen at this point nudges you, Evie, and she says, "Why don't you talk to my uncle about
the
your sponsor?"
sponsorship? Yeah. I need to talk to my team about that because we still haven't actually come up with an official name. So I think we need to do that first if we're going to be promoting that. We did take team photos earlier as well, and so that's definitely something that
good.
That we're working on. So yeah, it lines up. So I'll talk to him, but I need to talk to my team first to see what they want to pick as far as like an official name. Because I know that we're going by like the Wallaby Ranch, but that's not really an intimidating.
Yeah, that's a location.
That's more of a location,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it's been
No, I get
affectionately coined that as far as our group is concerned. So, but yeah, let me go back and talk to him while everybody's still sober enough.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you need someplace a little bit more private, there's you can go around the back side of the house if you want.
Yeah. So okay, that works. And so she'll go and gather the guys.
Okay.
Say, hey, I want to talk to you guys for a second.
Yeah, what's up?
Well,
Hump, 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 hump.
yeah,
Hump,
and
hump,
she'll
hump.
just send it lead over there. And Jen brought up a good point about talking to Mr. McLean about him doing a sponsorship for us for our team. Problem is that we need to actually figure out a team name before I ask that, so we are more official, if you will. I mean, so
I thought we were the
Outback,
Dropkick Bears.
the Outback Brawlers.
I mean, that sounds really cool. I mean,
Oh,
I
great.
wasn't sure what we had settled on. I didn't know that what was on the table as far as suggestions.
Oh,
I know we talked about it before, but I don't recall what we had actually written down as far as suggestions on that.
I've heard that the Thunder from Down Under is not exactly.
No,
it.
that's
It's already taken.
yes, it is. Yeah, they give us a bad name. So okay, so the Outback Brawlers. I mean,
Outback Brawlers.
The Brawling Joeys.
Brawlin' Joey's. That's a good one.
The Wallabies young are called Joeys.
I don't know. I feel like that has too much of a youth connotation to it.
Yeah.
The
And
Brawling Josephs, then.
I like Outback something or other.
Is that going to play well at home?
I'd be just
What do you mean?
fine.
I mean, when we're at home,
Well, the
everybody-
ranch, the ranch it borders the Outback. I mean,
Yeah.
I
and so does everybody else's city.
And house.
no, it doesn't. Sydney's fully surrounded by city.
Okay. Well, what I mean is that, like, in America, saying Outback may be cool, but at home,
Okay, you got a point. I see
it's
what you're
just
saying.
outside town.
Okay.
How about the Brawling Emus?
No,
Ooh, do something based off the Emu War. The Emu Warrior.
we're not. I'm not picking emus. I don't want a bird as our name. Are they
Her eyes
birds?
real big
I
and
mean,
do this
big
bit.
chickens, right?
We do anything with the name of Megalong, tying us to home.
What?
We live in the ranch is in the Megalong Valley.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, it was a little hard for me to understand you.
The Megalon.
I know
Brawlers.
that do you think that people are going to make fun of Megalong?
I think it's advertising.
I don't know about you. It could be good for us guys.
Long
Yeah.
man.
Mhm.
If anybody's seen those commercials, they're wild. Long.
Well, we got to think of something before I talk to him. So, I don't honestly think there's anything wrong with the Outback bit of it, but I don't have any better suggestions at this point.
I think Outback Brawlers is a good one.
The Mesa Maulers.
Or Fighting Force United. Oh yeah, what if we have like what are those things called? Abbreviations? No.
Anagrams?
Anagrams? No. Never mind.
Insignias.
I can't think of it.
Keep guessing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like initials. Like if we want our initials to say something, like HIT,
Oh,
like HIT, heavy, intelligent team. No,
You'd
that
go
doesn't
like
sound-
the hit squad or something like that.
Yeah.
To make HIT mean something, or HITT, depending upon how you defined it. Thank you, Brittany. An acronym.
Oh.
trying to. I'm looking up suggestions on Google at this point because
Yes, am I.
there's some decent ones, but I'm like, okay, that's a little, like Savage Showdown. That's cool.
The Sydney Savages.
Uppercut Underground. That's interesting.
Annihilation.
We could call ourselves the Ngula Bulgala Bangas.
Bless you.
I was literally going to say bless you because I didn't understand a single.
In character, you guys would know that as the regional park just to the west of our
Oh, yeah.
place.
Let's see.
Hangers and mash.
Oh, did I get rid of it? I did.
Skull crushers. Brute forces.
Oh, what about the Outworld champions?
I don't want to put Outworld in the name at all.
That's not the attention I want to pull.
No.
Let's not do that.
All right.
You really want
Jawbreakers.
Guillotine Gang.
Beer Money Inc.
How
Jiu-Jitsu
about
Juggernauts.
Keep in mind, you could probably lift something from tag teams in professional wrestling.
How about Sydney?
Rapid
Savages?
Fire Renegade.
Nasty boys.
The Nasty Boys. Yeah, there you go.
Takedown Titans.
The Legacy.
Or how about this? Since you guys are trying to base it off of a locale,
I don't
why
even
don't you
know.
do like the Sydney Shoot Fighters?
Ooh.
Bushwhackers. That's what I was trying to think of. Bushwhackers.
Whoa! Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Actually,
It's Australian sounding.
What was the suggestion again? Sydney
Bushwhackers.
Sydney Shoot Fighters.
Sydney Shoot Fighters.
Actually, this one just came to mind. Sydney Bush Rangers.
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
No.
Maybe we could use Rangers for something.
The one female of the group quick to shoot that down. No.
I have to be that voice of reason.
What's wrong with it?
Australian Rangers? No, that doesn't make sense.
They were
Right.
both. They were seen both as basically bandits and someone who stood up to corrupt government officials.
We're all in the neighborhood of 20, right? We could do like Generation Z.
We got no zombies. Sorry, Mike.
What?
Ooh, do they have supernatural fighters in Street Fighter?
They sure do.
We could get a zombie on our team.
Oh my gosh. I'm not doing zombies.
Oh, man.
Somebody's trying to channel Darkstalkers.
Yo, let's go! Yes, I totally forgot about them. Wow. Okay. Yep.
Oh, it's funny. Belly Laugh Brawlers.
The what? What was that?
Belly Laugh Brawlers.
Oh, Belly Laugh Brawlers. Okay.
Or Strikeaholics.
Yosa just cracks open his third beer as that was spoken.
No, I'm fine with the Sydney.
Sydney
Shoot
Shoot
Fighter?
Fighters.
We could call
Yeah, I
something
mean-
something boomerangs.
Or the Sydney Boomerangs, or the Sydney
Something like
Strikers.
that, and we could say we'll always come back, or something to that effect.
We could
As
leave it
a
up
slogan.
to
Okay, so what's our options? So we're going with
Throw in a couple names that you guys like, and then decide from there.
What was the B one?
Sydney Boomerangs.
Sydney Boomerangs.
There was also the one I threw out, which was Sydney Bush Rangers.
Sydney Bush Rangers.
I'm vetoing that one.
We could be called the dingoes from down under. We steal people's babies.
That's terrible. That's so wrong.
that lady lost her daughter.
Oh my God.
Generation Z.
Generation Z.
Okay.
What
I'm
was
gonna-
the Brawler one?
Outback Brawlers.
Outback Brawlers.
Mhm.
I think that one has my vote.
Then let's see.
I looked up like WWE tag team names, and so many of them they don't have a name. It's just like Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle, or
Right,
Edge,
right.
or Rey Mysterio. I'm like, come on, guys, help me out here.
Let me get.
Sydney Alpha Strikers.
Let's do this. There you go. Oh, doggone it.
Ooh, Alpha Strike. Ooh, yeah.
Now, see, Alpha Strike's not bad. That's actually a callback to a type of maneuver in the Street Fighter video game too.
Ooh.
Okay. I like
Sure.
that.
Let's do it.
Sydney Alpha Strike.
No, just Alpha Strike.
Okay. So we just want to do Alpha Strike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That doesn't sound bad.
We're a team Alpha Strike.
Or we could do Team Rocket.
Do we make it double?
Yes.
I know.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
Okay, so we're going with Alpha Strike. So we're team Alpha Strike.
Okay.
Alpha Strike.
Okay.
That will work. Make sure you guys write that down. And as you guys are kind of rummaging through and kicking around those ideas, Jen at this point, flags you down for, William. It looks like you guys are deciding.
Yeah, I'm just doing this here. Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah, I'll approach, and I hope you guys are going to be with the entourage.
Okay. So she, motions her uncle back over. But as you guys have been talking, more people have started to show up. There's about 20 people here now.
Okay. Cool.
Better not get my s'mores.
And in fact, I want everybody to make, at a difficulty 7, give me a wits and alertness check.
Wits and
Alertness. I have that.
Man, I'd hope so.
Not much, but it's there.
I got that reference.
Difficulty what?
7.
7. Okay. Well, I would have gotten 3 then.
2 for me.
2 for me.
Oh, nice. 4 for Colin.
Wow.
Nice. So,
Yeah,
Colin,
I had a dice pool of 8 and I still had a failure.
Wow.
nice. So, Colin, as you guys are getting ready to talk to William McLean about this, team ID, you can actually see 2 very attractive women across the pool at this point. You would recognize them as mother and daughter.
I got this, guys.
Yeah. At that point, John's like, "I'm going in," and just breaks off from the group. They're about average height. Both of them appear to be Asian in persuasion. One of the child, however, is probably mixed. The older woman actually has some pretty wild hair, or not pretty wild hair, actually. Her daughter does, though. But it is Keiko Tsukino with her daughter, Sayuri.
Sayuri, yeah. Because I was in a Memoirs of a Geisha phase at the time. It was really pretty.
And Sayuri has kind of the wild, kicked up hair. If you were familiar with Haomaru from Samurai Showdown.
Okay.
Her hair is very similar to that.
Because that's her dad.
Oh, the poof?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a ponytail, but it's like a poofy.
The poof ponytail, yeah.
Yep.
Is Hayumaru also in Tekken?
I don't think so, no. It's a different game series.
There's somebody who had a similar name, but yeah, I think. Anyway.
Samurai.
Samurai Showdown. But they are currently just talking to some people right now. And who else? What else did we have? So Colin got the highest.
I got 3.
I got 2.
So you also got 2. Okay, so then Rachel, you also end up seeing 2 people here. One is a fairly famous. Well, 2 they're fairly famous fighters, not like world fighters or whatnot. But you recognize Li Lin with her husband Gabriel.
Oh, wow. She's pretty high up. I remember she's like the Yakuza boss or similar, right? Or something like that.
You wouldn't know that out of character. You would just know her for fighting.
Okay. Sorry. That's meta. My bad.
Yep.
Okay. I'm like starting to notice now, like as I'm going, she's got a rubberneck right now.
There's a and John, did you break away from the group at that point to go schmooze with the pretty ladies?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I need to find a picture for older Keiko.
Excuse me, you were sitting on my former character's lap a minute ago. You're turning this around.
That's totally fine.
He's all, don't worry, I'm taking it back.
That's too funny.
So, so you go to schmooze up the pretty ladies. There is a lot of charisma and attractiveness coming from that section of the party currently. Because even though she's older at this point, Keiko is still a 4 for her appearance. So she's got that very hot cougar, but could probably still really whoop your butt sort of look going for her.
That just makes it better.
And then her daughter actually, because her daughter, they were in one of the reasons why you guys might recognize them is because they were in a reality TV show for a while. And that is Abe's mother.
Yeah.
So those 2 were here, and then her daughter is actually a 5. So she's got that attractiveness of youth and whatnot. So Davey, as you are all starting to go walk up, you end up seeing she's probably not middle aged, but she's probably at this point in her late 30s. So pushing 50, or not 50, but pushing 40.
40, yep.
She's got she has kind of blonde hair. It's pixie cut at this point. She's on the shorter side, so probably on the low end of 5 foot. Still kind of muscular, but her clothing doesn't really match what's going on here. Like everybody looks like, even though they're wearing like lounging wear, it's got money, right? Like it looks like name brand, or if it's not name brand, it could definitely pass as name brand, that sort of thing. The other thing that you notice about her clothing's kind of beat up. Her jeans are cut off with the frayed bottoms. Wearing low top sneakers with no socks. And you also notice that she has no eyebrows.
Ooh, whoa.
And she as she sees you there, she kind of tugs on your shirt for a second.
He'll like turn around, like, hi.
She says, hey, is the food free here?
Are you supposed to be here?
She says, I mean,
Katie, or whatever her name is. Paulina's old character.
Yep. She says, what gave it away? The lack of eyebrows?
Oh. And the eyebrows.
Where are
I
your
remember when that
eyebrows?
happened.
Yep.
Oh my god.
She says, I mean, yeah, I know people here. I just.
Oh, then go eat. Yeah, you're fine.
You sure? Because it's like everything's like so like rich here.
I mean, if you want to give me money, yeah, you can give me money. I'll take it.
Why? I wouldn't. I don't. Do I look like I have money?
I mean, if you're going to pay for the food, you can pay for me.
She's like, I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Hi, I'm Dylan.
This is Dylan's game. Yeah, you can pay for me.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't laugh if this is
Drizzle,
the second
baby.
time.
Yeah.
Dylan gets his ass kicked in Orlando.
So she's just like
Tossed in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, yeah, yeah. My name's Katie.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice to
I'm-
meet you, Katie.
Yeah, you're weird. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
All right.
So she just like kind of walks away, and at that point you end up catching a little bit of whiff of body odor.
Oh.
Dodged a bullet, man. Good job.
Poof. All right. So we got to talk to your rich uncle's friend about a job opportunity.
Are you saying that to Evie or
Evie.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we don't all have to go, but I basically want to ask him if he would be willing to sponsor our team
Yeah, let's do it.
Um,
Let's do it. Let's go.
to, help with that. So I think he might be willing, but it doesn't hurt to ask because the worst he could say is no, and we know worse off. So, but we have a great team name now, so I'm super happy about it.
Yep.
Alpha Strike, and yeah, so ready to go. And we'll just keep walking.
Okay, so at this point he's busy greeting some people and doing the meet and greet thing. But as you two or as the rest of you approach, he sees you coming and steps away from the group of people he was talking to, and he says, yeah, so how can I help, Evie? You look like you got that determined look on your face right now.
I do, and I was wondering if you would be willing to sponsor our team. Jen thought it might be a good idea as well, and I think that now that we've got our team all together and we're doing more publicized fights and stuff, might be beneficial. Is that something that you are open to at the moment or looking for?
Well, I'm not really looking for it, but I'm sure. I mean, you're Wallaby's kid. I'd be happy to help. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, I remember that, and he had nothing but good things to say. So I hope when he comes back that you guys can like reconnect too. So it's been a while.
I'm sure we will. I mean, I know he's had his own things going on, and not bringing anything up, but I know you have the private investigator looking into it, so I hope
Yeah.
he's able to pull something up soon.
Yeah, he'll be back. I know he's alive.
I'm sure he will. He's been through worse.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Well, I mean,
Speaking of which, since it got kind of thrown around before all the normies came, the portal is still closed on the ranch property, right?
would I know if it was? I would think I would, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I know the location of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I figured I did.
Wallaby
I
would
didn't
definitely tell you where that was.
Yeah.
That's like if you ever see anything funny happening around this area, we need to set off the alarms, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as far as I know, it is, but I have it being monitored. So
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything you need me to help with, just where that's concerned, just let me know. I don't want to see anything bad befall the grounds or your home.
I know. I appreciate that. We're doing a lot better, honestly. Coming out here was actually really great. Jen, we reconnected and invited us out, and I think it's great. And we actually have a fight coming up. Me and Dylan here for Alpha Strike, our team. We're going to be going to the Metro Fighting Revolution out in Orlando.
Oh, the MFers.
And yes, apparently that's what they're called.
He says, yeah, they're a local upstart promotion. They're doing a lot of guerrilla press and social media stuff. They're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity, even if it is lower on the totem pole, so to speak. For stuff like that, according to Jen.
Okay. Well, you got to start somewhere.
Exactly. So I'm excited for it. You're welcome to come, of course, but that's going to be something that's going to be pretty publicized, I think. So,
okay.
And yeah, so.
All right, and I mean, at that point, like Jen slides up and hugs him, from the side. She says, "You're gonna come, right? Come on, support the guys." And so he's like, he puts one arm around her.
Time.
He's like, I think I can probably, make something happen. When is the fight again?
The 16th, May 16th.
It's actually, yeah. He says
That's what you told me.
Yeah, no, I can do that. That's like 2 weeks then, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
coming up pretty quick. So, yeah, I'm trying to get some fun in here while we can before I gotta really start to buckle down and train for that. So,
All right, yeah. No, I totally get it. I will clear my calendar.
awesome. Well, thanks. And hey, I'm gonna go mingle some more. I see some people I haven't seen in a long time. I saw Abe, by the way, a little bit ago. He's doing good, by the way. I see his mom here.
That's right. That is one of Keiko's kids.
Yeah, her son.
Hey, do you guys know anybody named Katie?
And he's like, kind of looks around. And he says, "Katie made it here."
Yeah,
Huh.
she has no eyebrows. Is this
That's
that info?
Katie. Yes.
Okay. All right, so she's supposed to be here. All right.
She wasn't like mouthy or lippy with you, was she?
No, she just looked out of place.
Okay, well,
That would be her.
that's understandable. In her youth, she was a little troubled, and she lost her eyebrows because of it.
Ooh.
Somebody took it personally.
All right. Well.
So, but yeah,
but thank you for the opportunity. We'll go mingle.
not a problem. Okay, so Mike, you come, walking over at this point to where they happen to be, talking with some other people in the party.
Okay. Just just hanging out, having fun.
You're just gonna try to make small talk with them then?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I'll see if they're game for anything, but I'll flirt.
You're like, I'll do the mother-daughter action. Ha ha.
I'm just saying, don't make me role play it.
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead and give me a charisma and expression.
Probably not much else on top of that.
Or if you are just trying to lie your way through it, you can do charisma and subterfuge.
I've got 1 point in that.
Burn of willpower, man. Burn of willpower.
Girl, burn of willpower.
Brittany is like, see if they respond to purring.
Gotta get them behind the ears.
3 successes.
Wow.
So I mean, you end up engaging in idle chit chat with with them, and as well as some of the others that are kind of just standing around and talking at this point. Of course, I mean, even if you didn't know, you pick up from others that are in this little circle that they are in the semi-famous reality TV crowd sort of thing. And you quickly get the impression that she's happy to be someplace that is specifically private. Mm-hmm. That they don't have cameras following her or watching her.
So yeah, I mean, I'll have a conversation with them about essentially how to increase your publicity, but without selling your soul.
Okay. All right. We don't have to get into it specifically. We can do that after the stream. But I mean, yeah, they could give you some examples off the top from having tried it and failed and tried other things that succeeded, sort of, ideas and media pitfalls. But yeah, I mean, they could definitely add to that. And that is where we are going to stop for the night for game. Next game is the prep for the fight, where Rachel and Davey are going to be duking it out.
Yeah, I'm going to have some XP spends before then, now that I have 16 XP. Yay!
Mm-hmm. Understandable, so make sure you get that in.
So, yep.
So, let you guys know, schedule-wise, next week on the 8th, we have Star Wars Darkest Dawn. Now that I have distractions out of the way, back to some Star Wars action. And then next Friday on the 10th is our vampire game at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on the 11th is Marvel Superheroes at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. And there will likely be, let me see. No, you know what? We're not going to miss any games because we're going to have a convention on the 24th through the 26th, which is Memorial Day weekend. And we don't have any games scheduled for that time frame. It's the week before. So cool. We're not going to miss anything for the con.
Nice.
So thank you guys all for tuning in, hanging out with us and chatting, and we'll catch you again next time. Good night, guys.
Night.
Doink.